Hello, this is video 4 from the series Getting Started with Boomi's API Management. In the first 3 videos, we had set up the file server, a molecule in the second video, and in the third video, we set up the gateway. In this video, we will be deploying an API, and we'll be configuring it for end user to use it. So far, the infrastructure is set up. It's now the developers, the Boomi developers, getting ready to get with their work. So I do have a very simple API here, which I'm just showing here. It offers REST and SOAP endpoints. I'm not using OData in this instance. It's a very simple API, and I'm going to be deploying this API. And the related processes for these APIs are here only. So I'll just create a package component, and I'll select the related processes with it. So it will offer 3 endpoints. And we will deploy it on the environment which we had configured to use the gateway, which is molecule in Azure local. So now we have deployed the API and the related processes. Let's head to the APIM console and look at the configuration here. So if we look at deployed APIs, we do see there's an API deployed and it has got a plan. But let's go ahead. It has a plan with the unlimited message size and rate limit. So you only had to create a plan here first, which I had already created. And when we go to the front end, we still see this is showing no context path, which is normal and expected because we haven't given it the full path. But if we give the full path from the front end, WS REST file upload get atom my heartbeat, we get a 401, which is expected. And this was the developer portal that we had configured in the last video. And let's log in into this. So we are logged in into the developer portal. And here we see the same API is available for the user who has logged in. So this user can now subscribe to the API. Okay, we get a message, you cannot subscribe until it has been application registered and application has been enabled. Let's go ahead and register an application here first. Let's call it business unit A. We had created a plan for it as well. I somehow missed it. So now we can go back and click on subscriptions. It's showing nothing here, but API catalog, we can subscribe it. And that's the business unit. Please allow access for employee XYZ. I'll call Jeet. And now this is basically being subscribed and it's saying it's pending. Let's go ahead and approve it. So we have the approval here. Let's say we are going to approve and we can give it some time if we like, and we can set disable, which we won't worry about it at the moment. So this has been approved. Let's go ahead and sign out and sign in again. And in here now we go to subscriptions. We see there is a subscription here, although it showed we had approved it. Yeah, so it just required me to regenerate. So this has given us the API key that the end user will use for the security. So let's open Postman here and confirm that we can actually access the data using this API. So let's put in the API key and the endpoint that we use. for this API. And there we go. So we are able to access the data. We can also do the post request if we like for this and body. It can be form data, test, can be a file, test.png. We can select some file from here. Let's say we can use a CSV file, test.csv. We can send that file. Oh yeah, the endpoint is different, sorry. It's AWS EW. So there you go. So we can send a file, we can basically get, and the SOAP endpoint is also available here, which we can also verify in the API catalog. So this shows REST and SOAP. So this was the end of the series, that how you can get started with Boomi's API management. I really hope you have enjoyed and liked, and it does show you the capability that we have in Boomi, and how quickly and easily you can get started with Boomi's API management. Thank you very much for watching. Goodbye for now.